Welcome all. So this is the first video of year 2016 and it's a fantastic year ahead, and I know that a lot of you have been writing to us to ask that how this year 2016 is going to be for them and what this holds inside. So today I thought of talking about this, as this is the first video of 2016 altogether. So let's get started. So 2016 is equivalent to number 9. So what is number 9? So of course I will not be talking about this only from the numerology side, but I'll be talking about this in a complete more broader aspect as to what this year holds deep within, which of course mostly people are not talking about. They'll be talking about your business, they'll be talking about your financial aspects, your relationships, but I will be talking about in a more broader aspect to it. So what it is. The year 2016 is a year for transformation. Now, what do you mean by transformation when it comes to this particular year for each one of you? Now, this year is a fantastic year for people from the spiritual aspect or from the spiritual zone. People who are into spiritual healing, people who are into astrology, people who are into tarot card, crystal ball gazing, anything to do with the spiritual department or spiritualism. This is a great year for all of them. And even, the dramatic, I would call it a dramatic year, because the drama is that, people who are not from the spiritual background or not from the spiritual occupation will all of a sudden enter this occupation or enter this zone. And they will realize that, all these years, whatever they were doing was not their life path at all. So why they were into different occupations till now? The reason is, like I said, this is a year of transformation. Number 9 is a number of transformation. You will be basically making a foundation or constructing a new thing altogether this year. A foundation will be laid for something which is new, which is about to happen in your life the next year. So all the preparations, all the homeworks would take place in year 2016. Now, for example, there's a person who's from the IT department or from the corporate sector altogether, from 35 years or 40 years, will all of a sudden start getting vibrations or feelings deep within that this is not the place for him or her. All of a sudden the person will start analyzing and trying to go into meditation, try to go into maybe a yoga practice or anything to do with spiritualism. Or maybe he just starts watching YouTube videos on astrology all of a sudden, or YouTube videos on paranormal aspects, anything to do with deep sciences. There'll be lot many people who will be thinking about entering the spiritual zone or the spiritual occupation this year. My topic for today is based on this particular zone. It is not about, like I said before, also about your business and your finances and how it's going to be. For that, you'll be getting so many other videos on YouTube individually. But today I'm going to be talking about that even for the people, for that matter, people who've been trying to meditate, and there are a lot many people who say that we are unable to concentrate that while we meditate, or what is meditation, and we do this this self spiritual analysis for ourselves, but we don't get any answers. We are not successful. We don't get that focus level. So this year, now if you start doing it or trying it, you will be surprised within that, all of a sudden, all those feelings, all those vibrations, all those aspects have started coming within you or towards you. And it will be an amazing journey for you. So people who are really interested in their spiritual consciousness or enlightening their spiritual consciousness, this year is an amazing year. And the people who are already into spiritual zones or spiritual occupations, a fantastic year again, once again for them. Why? Because they can actually uplift their levels of spiritualism in this particular year. They can go for sadhanas, they can go for meditation workshops at a higher level, certifications. So it's going to be a great growth for the people who are already in the spiritual occupation. So it's amazing. I mean, this year I'm so happy about this fact that for after a very long time we are getting a year, 12 months to really search deep within ourselves and enlighten our spiritual aspect and our own self within. Okay, and but then again, it's not going to be a very smooth journey. Because anything that you're trying to lay a foundation, it cannot be that much simple. It's the most toughest and the most time consuming activity. So when I say that it's a great year, it means that the results are going to be great. It's something like a 9 months process. When the baby is in the womb, it's a 9 months process. You have to go through that journey, and that journey is not very great all the time. You get that motion sickness, you get that morning those health problems, but then that's one particular journey. So now here, what's going to be stored in for people who are not from the spiritual background but are about to enter the spiritual zone. See, there will not be any confusions in your mind regarding this, because you're not from the spiritual background at all, or spiritual occupation or experience. So you'll be very confused. You'll be having a lot of discussion with friends and family, or maybe sitting alone and thinking about it as to why you're not happy with whatever you're doing, why you're not satisfied with whatever you're doing, and where is this all leading to? What is that thing that you're searching for? So here, in this particular way, there'll be a lot of confusions, there'll be a lot of debates, there'll be a lot of arguments sometimes over this topic with your near and dear ones, because ultimately all of this, the discussion and your confusions and your self-analysis, will definitely lead you to one particular answer within. At last you're going to achieve it. Then yes, you know what, let me just type astrology on YouTube, or let me just type anything, the third dimension or the fifth dimension, or the paranormal activity, what is black magic, what is occult, and all of a sudden your interest will start going into these new aspects that you've never even thought of. Okay, but this is something that was waiting for you to realize that yes, you were meant for this. So that's going to happen. Okay, it's not going to be a smooth sail. It's going to be a lot of homework. It's going to be a lot of self-analysis and searching the truth within. And another thing, people who have been doing research work on mystical sciences, and they are trying to find out something particular in their research, and they're unable to find till now, this year is going to be a really nice year for them. All of a sudden, it's going to be, they'll start seeing things which they have not seen within, they have not experienced. All of a sudden they will start getting signals from somewhere as to, this is the way you have to go about it, and you're going to get the answer. Or this way you're going to go, you're going to get the particular thing that you've been fighting or finding all these years, or fighting for. Sometimes you're even fighting for something that the people are not believing. You try to prove your point, so you will be able to prove your point this particular year. And then once you get this all together by the end of the year, or mid of something around June or July, mostly the transformation will be found and the transformation will start. In fact, it's already started for some people, but I'm talking about people who will take their own time to realize it also, but they will definitely realize it by this year, end of the year or mid of year. So that is about 2016. This is an amazing year for spiritual people, and another year, and the next year, which is 2017, you will start your new business, you will start your new whatever is in your mind to do. After, for example, if you're from the R&D department, you will get your stuff all ready, your homework is going to be done, and then it's going to be the implementation time. Okay, so that is an overall look and the overall aspect of year 2016, which I really wanted to talk on YouTube, and because there are a lot of people who are associated with me who really wanted to know that how this year is going to turn up, because they are really interested into spiritual healing, and some of you will be writing books, in fact, on spiritual healing, and anything to do with the health aspect of spiritual healing, holistic healing. So not many of you have been waiting for that to happen, but it's not happened from all these years. Try it now, try it this year, and it will happen, and you will be surprised at how it just happened, which was something that was getting delayed from so many years. So it's going to happen. So this is a happy video, this is a very positive video that we have made today, and I would like to wish everybody a very nice and a very positive journey throughout this 2016 when it comes to spiritual aspect and spiritual enlightenment, and may you get whatever you've been searching for from all these years, and the goddess energies will definitely be helping you. So have trust and have belief within yourself. That is the mantra, or that is the key to success this particular year. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your inner consciousness, have faith in the vibrations or whatever you're feeling right now this year, or you will be feeling this particular year. That will lead you towards your destination. Okay, so that's about it. The next video is going to be another serious video, but this was a very positive and a more lighter video this time. So thank you very much, and Happy New Year to all of you once again, and see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye.